Alright. It's a tier 6 game on Secret Fleet Line. I'm on the attacking team in an assault mode, and this is my VK30.02M, aka the Mini Panther.
Let's get this show on the road.
So, my experience with this tank so far is still middling. I feel like I'm doing okay with it, but not unlocking its full potential. But I find it works best, of course, as a long-range sniping tank with the extremely accurate 75L70 gun, which, of course, was historically the real gun on the Panther tank. And here in the game, it's a very accurate, very high penetration, though rather low alpha gun, but it has a very, very high rate of fire. So its DPM actually is pretty appreciable. Come up here, first target spotted, Flak Bus. He's too busy aiming at the M7 to notice that I've got a lineup on him. And thanks to my high rate of fire between me and the M7, we're able to take him out before he can get away. Fortunately, the M7 is standing in front of a T-49 and is quickly taken out of commission by one. So now I'm looking around and realizing I seem to be the only person watching this flank. So I'm going to try going very, very cautious right here, just trying to keep my presence up here and try to do a little bit of spotting. But I don't want to expose too much of my tank for fear that will get me shot. So yeah, so I'm just going to roam up and down the ridge, looking for things in case the enemy decides to do a push over here. At least my team might get some sort of warning. See, most of my team has pushed into the town, so the next little bit here is, well, that's not as exciting. Right until now, because I'm not watching my minimap carefully enough, and suddenly, boom, hit in the side by a Hellcat, and he gets away before I can get my gun on him. Well, okay. Good news is this is a medium with an unusually large number of tier 6 medium with an unusually large number of hit points, so I can actually afford to take a hit or two if necessary. Still, the Hellcat hits really hard, and I think it's 60 millimeters max armor. This thing is not going to stop the 90 millimeter gun of the Hellcat. So I move back over here to keep an eye on him. But I'm saying to myself, okay, if I was that Hellcat, where would I look next? So I continue popping up, trying to spot him, trying to locate him. And suddenly he pops on the mini. Now he's down that side. So I turn to try and once again engage him. And at least that time I kind of got a shot back, but it wasn't never going, and he once again shot me. In fact, he shot me on my lower plate, so I was very, very exposed there to him. Realizing this environment is more favorable to him, I decide that there's no point in staying here to be slowly killed to death by the Hellcat, and I start retreating towards the rest of my team. One of the better parts about this tank is it does have a very appreciable top speed. It all takes a little while to get there because it's fairly heavy for its engine weight. Once it gets going, it actually gets going pretty fast. I mean, I'm not going to run a Hellcat, but I can still reposition quite quickly. So I'm actually thinking now I'm going to come up here into the town and do something when I suddenly spot that Hellcat has now decided to come out over the ridge to play. So I pop and once again pull back. I want to try and get some of my own back on this guy. Just miss him. And then of course retreat into the town. Or hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit better. But then I see this Martyr 38 is apparently going mano a mano with the Hellcat. And the M4 over there is finally doing something. So okay, I'll come back out and help kill this guy. 3-on-1, we should be able to take him. Hellcat rams him to death. Shoots me again. I shoot him and then no, I've got to kill him before he reloads. So I sacrifice most of my health to do enough damage to one-shot him before he can get away. Of course, this leaves me on perilously low health. 75 health. Yeesh. And my team is not looking so good at the moment. I mean, yeah, we're technically up on tanks, but we're all spread hacking on, and that M4 is in no position whatsoever to help. Actually, I'm not in a very good position to help anymore. But I decided to come running this way, looking for a position where I can try and gain flank shots on all those tank destroyers that are engaging the Cromwell. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get here in time to save the Cromwell, because there is, after all, a whole swarm of them. But I do at least partially avenge his death here. I make sure the Stug is not going to be taking on anyone else. Yay, German accuracy. Unfortunately now, both our teams down to 4 medium tanks. 2 of us are over here and 2 of us are over there, while the entire enemy team is now concentrated against 2 of us. This is against just the other 2, which is really, really bad. So I turn and start running towards them, hoping to help save them. There's the S100 again. He's actually my biggest worry. Sadly, that missed. I don't want to just go mindlessly charging on in there, particularly since, yeah, they're down to just 1 VK over there. And yeah, before M4 and I can get engaged, they are both taken out. This is really, really bad. Alright. Rethink. Don't want to just go blindly charging in. The M4 is still at full health, so in theory he can still take a couple shots. I, of course, have to be really careful. If I get hit again, I'm just dead. So I come this way and say to myself, okay, they last saw me approaching in pursuit of the SU-100. They'll probably be expecting us to show up probably in the F8 area. So I decided to try and zoom around and try attacking from the north. Our VK points out they're wounded, therefore we can win. I'm fully in agreement with this statement, even though I'm fully expecting to die the moment I pop up around here. There they are. Snapshot, not rewarded. Alright. I know where I am. He's actually at the highest health. As you want, absolutely need to take some damage. I'm very happy to have delivered it. Now, of course, they think I'm probably trying to fight around that corner, so it's time to switch sides and go after the T-150. Get a good damage roll there to take him out. Alright, now think about rushing me. The M4 fortunately does some more damage. And then I'm able to finish off the T-34-85. This Hellcat pops out. Yeah, check out that rate of fire. That shot actually went underneath my skirts and over my track. That really should have been a killing blow, but amazingly, I escaped to live a little bit longer. The SU-100 looks like he's coming out, but the M4 distracts him. I decided to myself, alright, Hellcat, SU-100, no, SU-100 threaten my ally. I need to keep my ally alive. Whoa, that was another shot from the Hellcat. It just missed my left side. I need to get away from here so that he can't repeat that effort. There, okay, SU-100's out. Now it's me and the M4 versus the Hellcat. Fortunately, the M4 lost track of the Hellcat. Boom, Hellcat takes him out. It's now a pair of one-shot tanks. I can kill Hellcat one shot. He can kill me one shot. And, yeah, we need to take each other out. So I'm doing something dumb here. I'm not keeping my gun aimed at where he's most likely to show up. But I realize this, and fortunately, whoa, let's get away. Managed to dive back into cover before you get off an accurate shot, and then back out to try and aim. He has the advantage right here. For some odd reason, he backs away rather than taking the shot, and then drives out into my fully aimed gun with only one possible result. So there that was. Good game, and good night.